What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I was streaming earlier today. Appreciate the people in the chat. Appreciate RG3 came up on the stream. And here I am streaming again. I tell you. Um it's something I feel like talking about. What do I do? I just talk, right? That's it. I just talk, man. I just talk, man. What's up, Wes? You don't know? What's happening, folks? What's happening? What's happening, man? DJ Bomber, Jason Smith, what's happening? DJ Bomber, salute to everybody. Alan Fizzer May, what's up? What is up? More Hex, how's it going, brother? What's good with you? Hope everything is irie. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, man. Yo, E Weezy in the building. Guys, let me just say this before I continue on. I feel like I just have to say this now. Lee, what up? What up? I just feel like I gotta say this now. When while I'm streaming, if the thing cuts off, just please understand. I'm not rich like most people in crypto are. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get to where y'all at. You know what I mean? Like trying to get to where y'all at. My internet janky. So if I cut off, bear with me. I'll be right back. I'll be right back like Arnold. I'll be back like Arnold. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all are doing well, man. Hey, I had a very had a real good talk with RG earlier. I wish I had more time. I felt like I didn't have enough time because look, got things to do, stuff to, you know what I'm saying? I really want to continue the convo, but hey, such is life, had to end it. Hopefully that continues again. And I don't do things on schedule, right? I got my own, I don't know, man. I followed the beat to God's drum. Like at least with this, everything else is so regimented for me. Like, yo, you gotta get up, go to work, get up to do this, appointment, clock. With this it's just fun. This is fun, yo. Like, look, I get it, man. Like, I just do this because I like talking. But Glizzy pays me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Salute to y'all, man. Salute to Lee. Salute to See Me No More 514. These names y'all got, man. Jay, everything. Gratitude, brother. You got a fire signal called single. I can't even talk, man. What? Sorry for wasting your time, man. I said, all right, stream's over. Rug. I can't even talk, man. I guess the conversation we had earlier, just like, yo, just I did my talking earlier. That's what they saying. Yo, huh. I'm gonna talk about some Glizzy Pays Me real quick, and salute to Jay, man. Um, I'm gonna yo, I'm gonna um, what is it? What's really happening right now, yo? Like this is all I could talk because I know what I'm doing. I know what Pulse Nation is doing. As far as what we talk about and what we've been talking about this whole time, right? Look, we're not better than anybody else out here. We're just trying to have fun and enjoy doing this. But it seemed like because the charts are down and low, it's painful to be supportive. It's painful to engender goodwill. It's painful to talk about Hex like that. Like that. It's like, oh man, they scoff at it. Like, forget about it. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. It's painful to talk about Pulse Chain. It's painful to talk about Pulse X and Ink. Is that painful? Hurts that bad? Why? Why are y'all in such like misery? Man, life's too short, bro. Like it's too short. It shouldn't have to be so painful, and you shouldn't have to be so triggered. And if you are, you got to reassess, reevaluate. But I get why people get triggered too. I get why, because when Glizzy Pays Me doesn't pay, it's a problem. When Glizzy pays me and doesn't pay, it's supposed to be Glizzy. You're supposed to Clifford the Glizzy. You're supposed to be paid, and you're not paying. Come on, man. It's like doing work. Like you work. You're getting compensated for a service you provided, right? And the time payday arrives, and you're not getting your check. How you gonna how you gonna feel? It's different here. It's much more passive. We don't have to work as much. It's passive. Energy is different, but when you passively trying to invest in some glizzy and it's supposed to pay me, I don't care if I lock up the glizzy. I don't care if the glizzy's yielding. I don't care what the glizzy's being burned, right? You minting some glizzy, right? You minting or whatever. When it's time for you to get your bread and you don't see it, it's a problem. Anyway, folks, shout out to the chat. Which folks. Everyone, not everyone, I generalize, but everyone, majority of people in this community right now. There's so many people. It's every day you watching launching. And like, who's gonna be another favorite YouTuber that's gonna launch something like in the community? Favorite influencer, contributor, participant. It's hard, bro. It's hard out here in these crypto DeFi streets, alleyways and roads. Because you imagine I'm launching a coin. I've always joked over the years about launching stuff. It's jokes. I haven't launched. I'm not saying I'm better because I haven't launched. I'm not interested in doing that. Like, if I was interested, I'd do things as whatever possible as I could to not rob from the people or fleece, rug, whatever. Because I got to hold on to some kind of integrity. My word has to be my bond. Like something. But if I was to launch you some Glizzy Pays Me, Glizzy Pays Me is live, folks. Just launched. You know what I mean? Hey, here's the contract address. That's what folks are doing now. Like, you see a launch, you go to Twitter, boom. Twitter, you get live, real time, damn near real time activity, right? Glizzy token is live. Glizzy coin, Glizzy Pays Me. Here you go. And then tell you the reasons why I launched it. And after explaining the reasons why, it may sound like the reason why I launched is because I'm entitled to it. I get a sense of entitlement from some of these people who talk about the coins they launch, right? Like this veiled sense of, oh yes, this is warranted. Look at the work that, I put in. And maybe that's fair. Maybe. Who am I to say it's not? If you put in a lot of work in the community and you've held all types of, uh, uh, activities and you did things and that and for years and you've been consistently, I could say, I've been streaming. I've been streaming for like years straight, regularly. You know, I did so many things out of my pocket. So I deserve this Glizzy Pays Me launch, man. Give me the launch. Give me the launch. I got the launch. Now I'm gonna do and then get supported. By people in the community that want to make sure you succeed and get a bag. You get a nice bag too. Get a decent bag. Like it's wow, man. Like y'all are some friendly people too, man. You be blessing each other with some bread, bro. I wish I had friends like that, bro. Oh, you get fleeced. You go to Twitter and say, "Help! I got hacked." And some people be bailing y'all out. Like in real life, I've never had it that way, man. Maybe I did some bad things growing up or in another life, man. Shout out to y'all that you got some friends out here that'll give you some money just for being you. Whew. I've never seen it like that. Like, folks can get a big bag. Yo, man, that's a lot of bread, man. 5 digits. High 5 digits. When everything is under sack, somebody just gave you to pair up liquidity pool, do a liquidity pool type thing. Type John, shout out to Philly. Type John, you do a liquidity pool, John, which Glizzy pays me, and then stream and explain to the people, listen, this is why I'm doing this. This is launch. This is, hey. Meanwhile, I just did a sacrifice about almost 2 months ago for freedom to tie your shoelaces. You never want to trip when you're wearing your shoes. So we have our inalienable rights to tie our shoelaces. And this is also going to be proof that you are participating in crypto if you participate in the sacrifice. And it's going to be for 29.8 days. You don't have to. I mean, I would like for you to drop $600 minimum, but because you're going to get upset, you could drop anything you want. It's going to be live for 29 days. 29.8. 29.8 days. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get involved, that means you're not about crypto. I know you got to tie your shoelaces. That might be separate from, what's on the blockchain. So, I mean, hey, it's freedom to exist. There's different freedoms tied with the sacrifice. What are you talking about? Get involved. 29.8 days. And then have no expectations. No, I promise you nothing. And that 29.8 days pass. Sometime later, here we are. Glizzy Pays Me token, Glizzy Pays Me. It's launched. It's live. It's active. I have a friend who gave me high 5 digits to do liquidity pool, and I'm explaining it to the people like I'm doing now on the stream. I got thousands of followers, thousands of people listen to me who like what I do. I mean, you have to like what I'm saying. If it's, what are you doing with your life if you're not liking and watching me? Like thousands of people in my socials. I gotta be doing something right. Yeah. And then not even a day later, Not even a day later. Oh, before that, while you're explaining everything with, with Glizzy Pays Me, while you're explaining, you're telling the people, listen, man, I'm entitled. You know how much money I spent? Then I didn't ask for a dime. I deserve. I'm deserving of all of your crypto, yo, that comes my way. That's the talk. That's what unfortunately I hear someone telling me through a device. Because you did X, Y, and Z that no one asked you to do. Or did someone ask you to do it? Like, I don't know. I don't know where the thinking, the whole psychology of all this comes from. You're gonna now beat your bird chest, pump your bird chest, pump your bird chest, and say, "Hey, I deserve this because I've done X, Y, and Z for that no one asked you to do." Granted, everything you did was like a success, but no one asked you to do it. It's like this style of double speak, this double talking that's draining, bro. Like it's exhausting. Folks, instead of pretending that you all about the crypto, just say that you broke and you need some money. You might it might work out for you because people all the time say how often they're hacked, and folks, you know, they get something. I don't know, huh? Just say you broke. Why create weird strategy and ploys and scams and these grifting ways? Just say you broke or you greedy. I'm greedy and I want your money today. Just be like, you don't want to try that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the way folks are operating, man. Like less than 24 hours, there's already tons of information on social media. Oh, liquidity pool got pulled. Why did it get pulled? Why did it get pulled? Like, but this is the thing. On your stream, you saying it's an experiment. Oh man, that word again, that experiment word again. This is what we're hearing all the time now. Now life is an experiment. Like everything is an experiment. This word, bro. Like, oh, I'm experimenting. So all right, figure it out and then get back to me. Like, let me know how you feel, how it worked out. Let me know what your findings are after you test you do your testing experiment and all that. Huh? What are we again? Lab rats? It's a laboratory? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And the way I say things, some people take it crazy, may not like it or whatever. But hey, man, we all have a voice. Some choose to use it this way, some choose to use it other ways, right? Through the pen, through different mediums, artistic expression, creative means, whatever you want to call it. I just don't understand how these people now, it's like one by one and one by one and one by one. The people who used to stand for a certain principle with crypto are no longer about it anymore, man. They're no longer about it. It's different now. And I can accept change. I could appreciate change because that's something we have really no control over. Our bodies change every day. I can't, but what I do have control over is being receptive to double talk. from somebody launching coins just for the sake of launching a coin, like, because that's what it looks like. I don't care what type of mission or whatever of this coin utilization you trying to accomplish, because at this point right now, man, you pulling liquidity, and do you know what you're doing? You say experiments are high, that you don't know what you're doing. So that way you make a mistake or something, you be like, hey, don't be mad at me. I told you it's an experiment. That's the thing. Look, don't be mad. Why? How dare you ask me a question because pull the liquidity and blah, blah, blah. No, how dare you? I told you it was an experiment. What, you didn't listen? You didn't know? Not financial advice. Do your own research. I didn't tell you to put money. Like that talk, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, you think I enjoy doing this? Like, I enjoy talking and creating content, but the subject matter is trying. Like, I'm looking forward to when this bull market comes back, and how the sentiment overall is going to improve, and we identify the good and the powerful things that are taking place through the street. Like, that's what I'm going to enjoy doing, right? But this right here is for the birds, man. This is low energy. It's difficult, but things have to be said, or else things will continue. Or regardless, I'm not saying for things to necessarily even stop. It's just sometimes people are thinking about certain things. Maybe they would want to perhaps hear from a different perspective, similar to what they're thinking, so that they don't feel like they're crazy, or that they're by themselves, or that everyone is basically going along with the program. Like, these folks are weird. And shout out to the gentleman on the stream who was like, yo, this looked like a money grab. Shout out, man. Yo, Brazology, shout out to you, man. I know some people don't like you and all that, but now, like, people, you can't make everybody happy, bro, out here in life. Who cares, bro? But shout out for just voicing your thoughts and keeping it sincere and true. Joint look like a money grab, and yo, come on, bruh. And not even a day later, not even a day, a full 24 hours later is this. And I mean, come on, man. You could give as much explanation as a person could give, explanation upon explanation upon explanation, but then come on, man. You're creating chinks in the armor. You're creating more dents. People are looking at you like nobody asked you to do this, and would say things like, I wasn't the one that launched Glizzy Pays Me, the Glizzy coin, Glizzy token. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. So you absolved of getting a high 5-figure number to do a liquidity. You absolved of the liquidity pool happening, the pull, like taking the money and people looking at it, and listen, this is why you got to be careful. This is why you got to be careful out here. There's people out here who investigate, they follow, and they study these chains, the activities that happen on these chains, because everyone has to understand that people have something to contribute out here. There are folks who are so proficient and skilled at just following chain movements and analysis, and your business is going to be put out there. And for what? For what? For what? When you see that there's some type of resistance and animosity, and you don't understand what it's about, and what you continue to do is do something to give the other side that has a difference of opinion more proof against you, and you don't care, or you behave like you don't care, or you continuously add to the reasons why these other people feel the way they do, like the opposing sides or whatever, yeah, then what is this all about? If someone is accusing you of being a grifter, prove them wrong. If they give examples of why they think you're a grifter and you can disprove them, maybe you should. Maybe, just maybe. Why? Because you're public. You're a public figure. Like where's your sense of accountability? Where's your sense of responsibility? There are people out here that just like you for your personality. They don't even care about what you're talking about. There's people that's like that, you know. They only like to listen to you talk. They may like to think you funny. They may think you're serious. They just align with your personality and your words. It doesn't even have to be that you're a crypto person. You do this and that and this and that. And then they one day want to support you just because they align with your message. They enjoy your work. And then you do some Glizzy Pays Me and it's weirdness attached to it. How you think your supporters are going to feel? My goodness, man. Is it really that hard? Do people really don't not care? I always say, who cares, who cares, who cares? And it's like that because many people don't. But I'm saying that because it's as if like folks don't care, because I do. That's why I'm here. I really do care. And it's only to a certain extent because, you know, life is lifing all the time. You know, in other words, I have to care within a certain, you know, reasonable, decent amount because, you know, it's the internet still. But come on, man, we all make these things work. If it weren't for all of us participating, these coins would have zero value. The blockchains would just be there. But you need the people. You need every individual here to, you know, matters because we allow these things to function. We use them. And then some of us go an extra mile instead of being just a, you know, a crypto user, a participant or whatever. You go an extra mile to set yourself in a position where people listen. And then you're named promoter, you're named leader, you're named influencer. That comes with a set of responsibilities, man. You could even be named like a teacher, depending on, you know, whatever you're talking about, right? Like you're just upheld to a certain standard. And especially if you've been around for years, your reputation has value. Your words have value, right? But your reputation also has value because that's what also substantiates who you are based on what you've done, apart from what you talk about. So when you do a lot of good, you do a lot of things that are seemingly good, let that one mistake occur. It almost like shatters everything good that you've done because everybody's just going to remember that this liquidity pool just got rugged, like recent modern day, like you're only as good as your last effort, the last work that you've done. And you hope that work was great. But this right here, man, come on, man. Like you're not brand new. I don't understand, man. Like these people not brand new. You don't know what you're doing. Like talk to somebody who does. You got more reach than me. All I do is talk, right? Because people get affected by it. That's the thing. Like folks are either directly or indirectly impacted by the actions of a few. in this crypto thing, man? Who wants to consistently get involved with new things, right? And consistently, experience loss over and over and over. Like, people get tired and frustrated and sell and go. But everybody wants adoption, adoption, adoption. I don't. Am I I'm missing something? Like, there's a disconnect. Oh man, we human. You could be bored. Maybe you want to find something that'll stimulate you, that'll force you to do something productive, right? Okay, fine, cool. It's okay as long as like you're doing something and it doesn't blow up in somebody's face where they just losing money. People are crazy out here. They'll support you just for being you, like I said. But it's never a good feeling to lose money. I don't even think a billionaire even would like to lose any type of money, man. They got their billions for a reason, right? They just want more. Everybody just wants more. Like, so you take a chance and you want to support people and do something new and just think outside the box and say, whatever, man. Let me just find out what they're going on. Seems like it's a noble, you're right. Noble initiative. Oh yeah, Cringe pays me. This is what I'm doing. And Glizzy this and your new coin is called what? Oh, this on Pulse Chain, like Pulse Chain. This is what it is. Yeah, let me support. See what happens. Yeah, sure. And then days later, all this noise, all this. Come on, why you give people the? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's disheartening. Very disappointing. I could understand if it was somebody who just got here 2 months ago. I'd give that person sort of like some leeway. Be like, okay, you've been a little bit overzealous. You only been in the space 2 months. If their intentions were pure, but the road to hell was paved with good intentions. But if they didn't mean to really hurt people and they made a mistake and 2 months into the space and you're excited and you think you could do something and it didn't work out, okay, things happen. It sucks, but things happen. But when you've been here for years, bro, you streaming, you telling people about some syndrome, and you're trying to have all this work and then functions upon, and this is what you're doing after a coin gets launched in your likeness. Oh, bro. Chad, am I off? Am I wilding? Am I off base? Let me know, because I'll I'm gonna end the stream in a few anyway. But please let me know. Please let me know that I'm missing something that it's like, oh no, there's just something. There's some justification. I make mistakes too. I don't catch everything. There's a lot I don't know. There's a lot I don't know. I don't, look, the more, as time goes by, we understand network effect grows, becomes stronger. And that's the key. That's the key. The stronger aspect. Want to become stronger, not become victimized, not weakened. Right? Become sort of like fragile because you're just so downtrodden from experiencing loss after loss, mistake after mistake, trusting after trusting people, and then things blowing up in your face, and you have to be like, man, you keep doing the same thing looking for a different result. Look, you keep doing the same thing looking for a different result. You keep investing in this Glizzy, that Glizzy, this Glizzy, that Glizzy, that Glizzy, this Glizzy, thinking you're going to hit. You're driving yourself mad. For what? You know, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen the posts. I've seen the posts. I've seen the tweets. I've seen Twitter. Some of these things. That's what kind of like, prompted me to speak about this, because I still support in my own way. Like, if I catch a stream viewership, that's viewership. Whatever message I might hear, I impart to others. Hey, you want to learn about something? Go check this streamer out, right? Oh, maybe I had a question about something. It might have been answered in a certain stream. And so if someone asked me in real life what something, I learned it from such and such stream. You can go check it out. But in case you don't check it out, I could tell you this. But remember where I got it from, because I make reference points. Because I've also onboarded individuals who ask me questions from time to time, in this, while we waiting for the raging bull. Share information, you share stuff, you tell people. I mean, like, come on, man, we all have something to offer. But my goodness, man, I'm not gonna steer people. It's hard for me to even do that anymore. Like, I stopped telling my onboards about certain things of who to go to, because everything is like, so everything is different. Everything is different. Sometimes we have to learn what our skill sets, like what our strengths are and what our weaknesses are. Build off the weaknesses, so build off the strengths. Use the strengths to help address the weaknesses. Because you can't do everything. If in real life, if what I do in real life, for example, I work with the indigent population, adult population, mentally ill. It's what I've been doing for a very long time. One example, right? I'm not going to pretend like I'm some computer software engineer. I'm not going to pretend like I got this sewn. Like, I'm going to launch, Glizzy Pays Me. I got this. I got everything tight. No, that's not my purview. That is not my skill set. That's not my expertise. It's not what I do. So I will mess up greatly, make mistakes. And I'm not that proud to not ask for help. I'm not too proud to ask for help. I'll ask for help. Like these folks here, you can't just be one, everybody's all of a sudden all around grounded crypto expert, blah, blah, blah. People have their own and should stick to their own natural lane, natural realm. Do what it is that you do. And especially with this money thing, man, it's very sensitive over here, folks. You think people want to lose their money like that? People are sensitive to that. Rightfully so. I could pretend to be some type of, software engineer when all I do is teach second grade students history class, history lessons, or I'm some math teacher for some seniors in a high school somewhere. But all of a sudden now I'm just, I'm an engineer, code developer. I'm well versed in Python, Java, this and that, and this coding, Solidity, this and that. I've done probably this blockchain, this community. No, because I could speak the words. I could say that doesn't mean I'm skilled. I'm proficient. I just parrot. I just regurgitate what I hear. Doesn't mean I could apply it. Some of us still don't know how to apply it, and that's evident. That's clear, and that's okay. If you've been in this community X amount of years and you've been talking, streaming consistently, talking about delayed gratification, talking about, all types of theory and all types of things that can happen in great detail, an immeasurable, innumerable amount of hours. After how many years, and you launch Glizzy Pays Me, and it's just some weird noob mistakes taking place, there is a disconnect. Because noobs do this all the time, and rug pullers do this all the time. That's why you can't be surprised if that label, if that energy is being pointed in your direction, as far as, oh man, you seem like now you a grifter. Because being a grifter seems like it's fashionable now. That's disgusting. That's crazy, man. Be aware of what you're doing. At least try to pretend like you care, because people care. You don't think folks who supported the coin care? Of course they care. They want to make money. You giving them opportunity to make money, they're gonna jump in. It's not hard, man. It ain't hard to tell. I excel, then prevail. This is not hard. Why is it that we have certain things and we always mess things up? We mess up good things all of the time, including the intangible stuff, like our reputation. I don't know. Earlier, the gentleman said, RH is, the community's absent of a leader. It's like, yo, people are moving are moving around, running like chickens with their heads cut off. I don't understand. That's the vibe. Like your head's off. Okay. The founder has to be doing what he's doing, living his life. What if he never comes back? What if the founder never comes back? Like never, like, what are you gonna do? Life goes on. Behave in ways that's just like supremely irresponsible and reckless? No. How's this work? Y'all act like, and in some cases, man, this is just me. This is just me, yo. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my head around like this decentralization, centralization stuff. It's like this weird puzzle. Because I used to be all about decentralization to the way that we did no centralization, but I've learned with Hex, some centralization is needed to allow these things to work because it's worked. It's on chain. It can be verified. This is what people have done. And I've never been able to just understand the whole complete decentralization stuff, especially with the whole Bitcoin layout. The top holders hold most of the coins. So explain the decentralization. Oh, this is for 8 billion people? A fraction of a fraction of a fraction of 1% own most of the tokens. Where's the decentralization in that? So it's a lot of weird things, right? But if let's say this man is not even active, he just walks away. I don't personally think he will. Because this is like his baby. He's doing this, like he said, in previous streams, he's in it for the glory. So you got to this point and then you're just gonna give up. I don't see that. But you never know, because life is lifing all the time. No one's guaranteed tomorrow, right? Unforeseen anything, right? Well, then what's gonna happen with you? Because people are already acting like they running around like chickens with their heads cut off over here, man. We were given these tools. He said, given these tools, you do it. You want to do this, you do it. Here are these tools, you do it. IPFS protocol, all this stuff. It received a lot of pushback, but here we are today. We IPFSing. We are IPFSing. We're glizzied out, IPFSing. We're doing all this stuff on our own. And I understand the need for leadership. Some people just don't know how to do things independent. They need to be led. They need to, guidance. I get that. But the way this is going on over here, man, leaves a lot to be desired, folks. Leaves a lot to be desired. It leaves a lot to be desired. We have a long, 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 long way to go. Long, long way to go, in my opinion. Like, my goodness, very long way to go. It is what it is, folks. Good people. That's it for today, man. That's it for today, y'all. Shout out to the chat, man. I'm just gonna go through the chat. I'm not gonna necessarily read the comments here, but I respect every one of y'all, man. From DJ Bomb to DJ and Dougie, B Weezy in the building, Jamal. He said, "What do you mean I'm supposed to be rich in 1 year?" Tin Top. What's up? What's up? B Weezy Elliott with the flames. Jason Smith, Addy Woo, Addy WLO. What's up? What's up? Yo, good. Always comes with that vibe, yo. Hello, future multi-millionaires. Envision it and become it. Fire. Rolando says, doing some LP free money. DJ and Dougie Tin Top, Jamal again, Jason Smith. Got muted. Checks my pulse in the building. Salute. Said feeling good, hustling DC ain't holding, doing all those things. May it yield maximum abundance for all of us. For all of us, man. Man, yeah, some of these guys, man, like I believe I'm a man of prayer. Like spirituality, prayer, religious, all that, man. And some of these people need prayer for real. They need prayer for real. Whether you believe or not, it's okay. I hear you. Whether people believe or not, it's just some people, I don't know what it is. I'm sending like some vibes of clarity and reality for people. Like, my goodness, man. Bizology, I see you, man. Salute to you, Bizology. You go straight to it, man. I appreciate you asking that question. Not even asking that question. You said, it just looks like a money grab. That was 100. I was listening, and I'm like, 100%. And it's not even trying to be insulting. It's being real. It's just being real. That's all. It's not about being venomous, antagonist, attacking. It's just being real. Because here we are, less than 24 hours later, from when you asked, not even asked, from when you made that statement. look at what I'm talking about. I mean, my goodness, man. Listen. I look forward to great things happening for all of us in the community. Just please be vigilant. Keep your awareness on 100 out here, folks. Be aware. Be aware of yourself too. When something new is presented to you, you don't want, the FOMO thing. That's very real. It's captivating. It can take hold of you, where all your rationale just goes, your rational thinking mind just goes out the window, and you just want to ape into things. Chill. Breathe. Get some fresh air. Drink some water. Calm down. And evaluate what's what. And I don't have any beef with this guy. I'm just questioning, because I'm like, man, dude, you do things I've never done and won't do. Like, you bring people together like this, folks. This is why I say this. Like, these people, like, you're working, you're wielding a certain authority that was naturally bestowed upon you because you're doing it. Can we exercise a little bit of wherewithal to be mindful of what we're doing in this crypto thing, man? It's not that hard. And maybe add a little realness and be like, listen, man, I'm broke, yo. I don't want to go to work. Because someone throw me a bag, I don't want to go to work. Yeah, I retired, but you know what? Things didn't work out, and the bear market just been too long, man. I didn't cash out enough to hold me over. Could you throw me some ones? Throw me some crypto? Something? It don't have to be Hex Pulse Chain. I could work with something else. I could work with a few meme coins just so I could eat, man. Fund my lifestyle for a month. Say that. Just fund my lifestyle for 6 months, please. Please. People, I don't know. It is what it is. Listen, man, people get the feeling. They get the feeling. You hear it, you see it. I'm not talking like just to talk. People feel like people are just like, yo, it's just money opportunity. They don't want to get it any other way. You just want to get it from the computer or the internet. And we're on the internet. For what? For what? To what end? You know, we don't think about how our actions have a cause and effect. What we do indirectly and directly impacts others. We don't care about these things. You know, in crypto too, man, you make mistakes. People remember. People remind me of so many things here when I'm doing the research, interacting, this and that and this. They remind me of so many folks. Remember, especially when you've done bad things or things that have been extremely like just questionable, sketchy, shady, bad. It could have been years ago. Someone is going to remember and pull that card. What? Come on, folks. What example are we leaving for people coming behind us? When are we going to decide, okay, listen, man, I'm done with this. I'm done with these behaviors and these activities. This doesn't work. It's not health. It's not fruitful. It's not healthy, right? I experience anxiety. I'm hurting and all these weird feelings, and it's negative, and it's just yielding bad results. When are you just going to stop? If it matters. Hodling is hard. It's not something that's easy. Okay, so deal with it. How do people manage? Think about ways that you can manage to hodl. Okay, you could stake. Okay, you could do X, Y, and Z. What are the risks involved? Right? Other things, man, like learn, like, come on. Rich financiers of old that said just becoming wealthy is supposed to be boring. But people think otherwise, man. They want to seek thrill. But how you seek thrill, man? Every thrill that's available is not worth seeking. And this word experiment, people, things are dangerous, man. Don't say dangerous. Things are dangerous. Don't, like folks playing with these terms and that's why you have folks who don't have the risk tolerance. Everyone's tolerance and threshold is different. What I can deal with, someone else may not be able to deal with. And they're gonna go run to the crypto police that doesn't even exist, but they'll find a crypto police to bring extra light and scrutiny on in areas where, because of shenanigans that are taking place. It's happened already. It's going to continue to happen. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, folks. Listen, everybody. Blessings. Have a good one. Have a good evening, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Take care.